So I'm beginning to see why I'm planning to switch to milestone XP. Yeah, Salajo, that's exactly why. It's not bad when you're designing everything yourself and you're being really careful about how you're assigning XP, but if you're not careful, if you try to dump a bunch of XP at the party at one time, it just basically the CR is too high and it'll wipe them. So having milestones, the Hoard of the Dragon Queen does have recommendations for milestones. It said you should level up after each episode, except for episode 5, I think. Yeah, at your option, you can use milestone experience rule. Under this rule, you pick up a certain event, level up. Characters are going to level after each episode except level 5. So we would level up after episode 1, but episode 1 is a massive amount of encounters before we get to episode 2. And just how brutal it is, and to give our characters a fighting chance, we're going to level them up a little early. And then go from there. But I thought Fantasy Ground would be nice. A lot. Silenzo. Ah, sorry. Building my campaign, I think it'll provide more flexibility. Yeah, it really depends. If you play for 5 hours a week, then you're probably going to get to the episodes really quickly. Sliso, but if you're only playing an hour or two, then it's going to take you a long time to get through them all, and then you get to level 2. And yeah, it kind of plays with your pacing a little bit. That's why I don't really like running in built modules, because the pacing is often really strange for me. I've never run one before. I'm just using one to save myself a lot of trouble of coming up with a story to write, so... Yeah. But if for pacing, milestones is way better than XP. You're not worried about keeping track of lots of little numbers and all that, and you can really focus on the story and the roleplay instead of a bunch of numbers. But it depends on your party, depends on what you guys like to do. We need to clear all effects for our party. Yeah, because we're going to have to for our PCs. Like for Catherine, she is level 2, but we'll have to go to our classes. We'll have to go to Cleric. And we'll have to spend probably an hour or so upgrading all these people to level 2. So she still has proficiency. She has 3 cantrips. She gains Channel Divinity and Divine Domain feature. She has the Life Domain. Divine Domain. Oh, okay. Her domain is the Life Domain, and at level 2, she gets a Domain feature. Level 1, she gets Preserved Presence. Here, as an action, you present your holy summon, invoke a healing energy that can restore number of hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level, which will be 10. Choose any creature within 30 feet. So that gives her more healing, which is really good. But like, we would have to go in here and add... how do we do this? We'd have to add something. Oh, here we go. Channel Divinity powers. Wisdom effects. It's not an attack. It's a turn undead. Turned effect. That's it's turn undead. It did the wrong. Let's see if it's in here. Spells or something. Channel. That's not in. It's not a spell. It's under the classes, but I don't see. Use energy for magic efforts to turn the undead. This is the wrong channel divinity. We need notes. Not notes. Abilities, life domain. Channel divinity, preserve life. Go away map. Preserve life. So we need to put that in her actions as her powers. There we go. Slowly figuring this out. Slowly figuring this out. Heal 10. It should automatically. Oops. What did it do? Heal 10 points. You can use it. You can only use it once. For no more than half of its points maximum. Can't use this feature on an undead or construct. Okay. Creature can restore a creature to more than half of its hit points maximum. Ah, so it's preserve life. It's not mass heal. Okay, I got you. So really, all she gets now. She should get HP. That was her hit point. So when you roll for, you get your new HP for your level, you... See how I figure out how to do this. Let's see, you're gonna get your spells back. You are going to, what you do for one is you just roll the dice, or you take your average plus your constitution again. Let's see, library, base, player's handbook, classes, equipment, skills. Under classes maybe? Cleric. Creatures hit points as each higher level d8 or 5 plus your constitution modifier. I think to make it simple, we're just going to use the average of all of our characters. So she has a d8. So we're going to simply since yeah, I definitely think it's better. I used Roll20 for years, and having only played a few sessions of this by myself and just messing around with it, there's so many nice things you can do that's way easier than Roll20. You have no wounds, so your new max is 14 plus 5 AC. Everything else stays the same. So actually not much changes from level 1 to level 2. It's a pretty easy level up. See, like for example, I can award XP if I want just through this basic screen. Makes it really easy. I can see what the party has all in one big inventory list. I don't need to go to each person. I can also see their HP, their stats. I can make them roll checks automatically. If you saw the combat Sliso, I don't know if you did or not, go back and watch the VOD, but when you do combat, you can literally attack a target, roll an attack against it, do damage to it, and it'll automatically deduct the HP. It will keep track of who you're fighting, which is really, really nice. And for the DM, you can roll everything from this screen. I can roll, if I have a bad guy, I can roll his attacks and his damage all from here. I don't need to have 10 different sheets open and keeping track of them all. It's really good. So the combat tracker and the party sheet are probably the two best things about Fantasy Grounds. But there's plenty of other good things. Yeah, one thing I wish that Roll20 is getting better at doing things automatically and slowly. I think their level up is a little bit better than this system, just because it's a little bit I'm still learning how to use it, maybe. But this one has, like, you can award all the loot automatically, because I can just say, oh, here's your treasure of 16 gold, distribute to party, and it will just give everybody 2 gold, 4 gold or whatever. So that's pretty cool. And Roll20 you have to pay for every month. There's no buy option. I hate paying per month, and the fact that I can just pay Fantasy Grounds once and have it is really nice too. Especially if you use it regularly, and for a long time, you'll save money in the long run, I think, for sure. So I don't know, that was pretty quick. I guess level 2 isn't much of a difference for our PCs, because it's pretty basic. So Catherine should be done. Let's take a look at Boris. So his main next level is 900. He is a level 2 fighter. Fighter. Okay, there's no way to get to the class sheet from here though, which is a little bit annoying. Fighter. Okay, so he has his sign, his instructor, signature style, fire level 2. He gets action surge. That's definitely a nice thing. Huh. Kind of potential new players, users. Oh, definitely, definitely. Roll20 I think is much quicker to learn, especially if you're a new player. You can just jump right in and it'll do a lot of stuff for you. They have the Roll20 just for Roll20 just implemented for D&D 5e a character creator. Red Lady May, thanks for the raid. Six people, welcome. Our party got wiped, so we're just leveling everybody up to. Oh, sorry, I'm still. Nightbot, stop playing. Nightbot's not playing nice. I don't know what he did. Oh, your party almost got wiped too. Yeah. Party wipes. Yeah. D&D can be brutal. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I set it to pretty low moderation. I should just turn it off entirely so it's not auto-modding anything. But thanks for the raid. Yeah. What campaign are you running? Are you running Hoard of the Dragon Queen, or are you running something else? Oh, gelatin cubes. Oh. Every D&D player knows those gelatinous cubes, man. They just suck you in and burn everything away. I'm just running a campaign in Faerun. Nice. He gets Action Surge, so I need to find Action Surge. That's not where it is. Library, Action Surge. And it's not gonna find it anywhere. See, sometimes class features, change, armorless tools, like, oh, just scroll down, genius. You'll find it there. Abilities. Actions. He doesn't have any powers. Spell slots. I wonder if I can just drag it to Action Surge. Oh, there we go. It does automatically. My tiefling acquired the Crown of Chaos at the end, and now she's possessed. Ah, joy, joy, joy. Yeah. Oh, are you DMing that, Red Lady May, or are you a player? Now, granted, playing a possessed character can be quite fun, but the shortcut is the class and leveling magnifying glass, and there you can go to the link to the classes. So, magnifying glass, level. Oh, huh? It's not letting me click it. That glass. Drag and drop the classes as they level up to your sheet, and it will add this to the sheet. Oh. Hoard, the shortcut is the class and level magnifying glass. And there you can go to the link to the classes. For level up, you can drag and drop from the classes to the class you level up to your character sheet. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just didn't scroll down far enough. Thanks. You should DM. Red Lady May, you should definitely DM. I love DMing. It's really fun. As long as you don't have players who are griping on you all the time. But lots to do and plan, and you get to scheme about your players. What will I make them do? Pretty cool. I think that's all he does. Second wind. I'm very afraid. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah. At least, like, I don't think a DM should be doing everything. I really think a DM should be running the NPCs and planning some encounters and stuff, but the players should be the ones deciding where to go. The players should be, like, seeking things out. The players should be saying what their characters are thinking and doing. It shouldn't be your job to, you know, they shouldn't say, like, I hit him. Oh, okay, then he does. No. Like, the players need to be putting as much effort into it as the DM, taking notes and planning for their future and things like that, which not all players do, but the good ones do. So, and as a DM, you can teach them. But okay, so fighting style, second wind. I think that's all that changes. He does get his new XP. His dice is a D6 plus con. Oh, we didn't add her con. It's her constitution, so she has 15. Okay, his is con is plus 3, so he gets plus 9. 13 plus 9 is 22. No wounds. Cool. Okay, no wounds on that. Yeah, and Red Lady May, if you use a software like Roll20 or Fantasy Grounds to run your campaign, it's a lot easier on the DM than pen and paper, I think. Even if you play in person, using some of the features of a software in front of you when you DM will help you really be able to make it easier. Yeah, if you're there's always that issue of, did I plan enough? Did I not plan enough? I planned so much, my players got through it in 20 minutes, and now I have no idea what to do. Or I planned the same amount and my players didn't get through anything in 5 hours, and oh, OneNote, yeah, that's a great software too. I used to use Roll20 and OneNote open on different monitors at the same time when I DM'd. All my notes were in OneNote, and then I had all the actual like mechanics being played out in Roll20. But I think Fantasy Grounds lets me do a lot of my note keeping a lot easier inside the software. Yeah. DMing is very hard, but it's very rewarding and very fun. And who knows, it might be your cup of tea. So yeah, Silent Zone, Fjord are definitely up with. I'll be doing the for Silent Tuesday. Oh, great. Have fun. Okay, so are we done with Boris? I got distracted. Chad's keeping me occupied, which is great. Okay, I think Boris is good. The big thing is HP and his level 2 ability on his class sheet. Done. And Action Surge lets him take 2 actions, right? You can take an additional action on regular pause. You need to take a short rest before you can use it again, which will really help him do damage because he's the only one doing any damage in our party because everyone keeps missing. Okay, so he's... Oh, he didn't level up to 2. He is level 2. How come it doesn't say he's level 2? Oh, nice. Yes, I'm new to Fantasy Grounds. I want to learn how to use it. So this is kind of doing a double purpose, you might say. I'm playing a game by myself. 1, to give myself material to write, but 2, to learn Fantasy Grounds so that when I do DM in the future, it won't be a disaster because I don't know what button to push. I've already made quite a few mistakes, but... $500 hours in Roll20. I have no idea how many hours in Roll20 I have. Let me see how many hours I have in Roll20. I have... Oh, if you DM in Roll20, your hours are going to be through the roof because you build campaigns. So many hours of just building maps. Oh my god, putting maps into... I have 728 hours in Roll20. So many hours of putting maps into Roll20. Oh my word. I think, yeah, I played a campaign for 1.5 years with the same group, and that was about 9 months ago when we finished. I haven't played since, but yeah. Comes at the end, yeah. I haven't tried putting maps into Fantasy Grounds yet. Maybe Fjordar can help us with that, but it looks easier from what I can see. I don't know if it's really easier or not, but... Oh, I just didn't update the screen until I reopened it. Okay, so Mara, our warlock. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Okay. Yeah, Fjordar, please stick around. Help us out. Help me from making an absolute fool of myself on stream. Eldritch Invocations. So that's what she gets. So next level is 900. She has 2 levels. She gets a 5 plus her... Oh, finding maps is easy, May, but making the grid fit, I'm not the most skilled at that, so yeah. Definitely go with that. Okay, let's see. Oh, Incarnate. Yeah, I've tried a little bit, but yeah, making the map isn't what I mean, like actually making the map isn't the problem. It's putting the grid on it, doing the lighting effects and all of that, which I love to do. So yeah. If you're having fun, you can't be wrong. Yeah, pretty true. Plus her con is 2, so she gets 7, so she's at 17 HP and 0. And she gets Eldritch Invocation. Actions. Eldritch Invocations. Oh. Maybe we should look. In your study of occult lore, you have unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of forbidden knowledge that imbue you with the abiding magical ability. At level 2, you gain 2 invocations of your choice. What are our choices? Invocation, you must learn it first. The same time, okay, so we have a bunch of invocations. Speak with the Dead, Arcane Eye, Freedom of Movement, Bane. Holy, wait a minute, is that right? Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff we have to go through. Eldritch Blast, Agonizing Blast. So, see ya, Silenso. Take care. Yeah, I'm catching most of you guys if you're on the west coast of America pretty late at night. It's early evening for me in Asia, but have a good night, and I'll hopefully see you guys later. Oh, Silenso's staying. She's leaving. Sorry, I read that. I read the chat in the wrong order. So, yeah. Take care. Yeah, thanks for the raid again. Appreciate it. I will try. See if I can't add her to my list to make sure I keep track of her. Because she rated us. How nice of her. 10 a.m. Where are you? You must be Europe. Yeah, you're part of Europe, that's for sure. Your name sounds Eastern European. Slavic, sort of Czech. Somewhere in there. But Croatia, close. Oh, Frodo's in Germany. There we go. I don't know if I have time to pick... Oh, my music stopped again. Need to find a better way to do that. I don't know if I have time to pick all of these. Detect magic things. Slice O. I'll have to try to remember that. Water breathing. Gaze of two minds. Disguise self, alter self, conjure elemental, slow, silent image, jump, eldritch blast. Some of these are too big for her to learn, but something that helps her do mage armor. Armor of shadows. You can will without expending a spell slot or material components. That would help her get fight better. I don't think her dexterity is very good, so we'll have to pick those later and drag them into our spell slots. But one to level up the characters. Oh, because I'm playing everybody. I'm playing through the campaign by myself, while I have tagged a single player. To learn how to play, and also I'm using it to write a story, so I'm writing the adventure out in sort of novel / short story form as I play, using the D&D mechanics to write the story. for us. So we'll have to pick those later. I have to make a note so I don't